welcome back. Thanks for clicking on a video. I appreciate you. I think today I'm going to try to get both of these story endings for Dredge. That's right, we're already to the end of the story. Doesn't mean we're done with the game. Lots of DLC to do, lots of cleanup. I did spend about an hour plinking around and getting some extra equipment and supplies. I've only got one more piece of wood before I finish up all the upgrades for this tier. I've made some money. I've spent some money. Other than I met someone called the Old Mayor on a dock, and he said get rid of the book. Nothing important has happened. And I honestly didn't know what that was when I found it. I was just like, oh, a dock. I know there's a trophy for stopping at every dock, and he was there, and it was the thing. Anyway, speaking of trophies, I did check the strategy guide finally, just to make sure there's nothing missable and what to do. So we're going to go for the 2 storybook trophies, one for destroying the book and one for allowing whatever happens to happen. Both of them will put us back at this point when we're done. So yeah. So there you go. All right, so I've asked him for the book. All right, so he said there's really not much to be said. Histories of the Grail is quite a chore. Don't play dumb. Your hypocrisy is wearying. I suppose we must go through this rigmarole yet again. The Book of the Deep appears in his hand, sheathed in a dirty crimson jacket. Go ahead, ask us. Where did you get it? Sparkling dust motes hang in the air between you. Don't you remember? You were there. The air around the book began to pulse rhythmically like a quickening heartbeat. So was she. Who? You wanted to forget, begged me. The room bristles. This is what you asked for. Give me the book. Your words hang in the space between you. You won't change a thing. The book is ours. Step closer. You take a step closer through the crackling room. The collector lurches forward in response. You can't possibly hope to achieve. Take book. You strike out with your right fist, punching hard in the jaw of the collector. His face shatters and falls to the ground. We are the collector. Dun dun dun. You're pathetic. The Book of the Deep is in your hands. Understand this plainly before you sink us into despair. I know how to bring her back. It's all right there in the pages, and now you've seen its power firsthand. Wield the power to release her from her slumber. We can undo everything. Undo what you did. Okay. Actually, I'm ready. Yep, let's go. Final phase, yes. Warning, one more time, your progress will not be saved. That's fine, I don't want it saved. The relics are coming with us. We should wait for the fog to thicken. With luck, the seas will remain unaware of our intentions. Now our destination is the open expanse to the west of Greater Morrow. It's marked on the map. We must not tarry on the open water, not with such a significant cargo. Make haste. All right, let's check out the map. Okay, good enough. We're gonna skirt around the... Oh, there's a big red beam on there. All right, no need to really check the map. Just don't hit stuff on the way. Just don't hit stuff on the way. There we go. So I hope your day is going well. It is very early in the morning for me, and the day is full of promise. Hopefully yours is either full of promise or full of the reward from doing something fulfilling. And let's do a thing. Collector, this is the place. This is where she was taken from us. I'm trying to do the bad ending. I think this is the bad ending, just so you guys know. And we can at last bring her back, only here, and only because of what you've achieved. You open the book, its pages are frosted with ice, and a chill mist rises around your fingers. You begin to read aloud. To release a lost one, frozen in time, you throw the pocket watch overboard. and tethered by chains in the deep. You throw the necklace overboard, bind them to this world once more. You throw the ring overboard, open the door to the starry heavens. You slot the key in the lock of the music box and lay the weary world to rest. You throw the music box overboard, its key left unturned, unshackled. Find use for the relics. It's gonna be Cthulhu, isn't it? Even scarier. Am I the dead guy from the letters? The lady that got married and... Oh, there he is. Wow. Well done, Black Salt. Awesome job. Okay. Oh, there was stuff happening. I destroyed the world. That's okay. I don't want to see the bad ending. Bad endings make me sad. Now let's do the good ending. I'll be going. Let's just destroy the boat in the process, apparently. Let's take the engine, or the book, to the lighthouse keeper. So when I landed on the island, the mayor said that the lighthouse keeper was there and could vouch for me. He's crazy. I talked to her and she's like, yeah, I need a book. I have the book. You've had it this whole time, have you not? It doesn't matter. Make the most of this window of lucidity. Now is the time to act. Do you still remember where it happened, in the gloomy darkness behind the bay? When you're ready, I'll point the way. I'm ready. Yep, we're entering the final phase. That's awesome. You must wait until night is thickest, until the ocean is as it was all those years ago. So I've just been completely nuts running around here. Okay. Man, if that isn't some Lovecraftian horror right there. For her, throw it back. Hey, how about some light? There we go. I like the giant skull under the water. So I made myself a promise a couple years ago. Maybe a year ago. A couple of years is dramatic. A while ago. That I was going to actually do the games first and then the DLC, unless it mattered. So now that the story is done, we can do the DLC. And I figured, because that's the way everyone else approaches it, right? You buy the game, you play the game, and then you play the DLC. All right, here we go. The good ending. This is the place. Throw it back. The book struggles in your grasp. It weighs, somehow shifting from side to side. Silver ribbons flail pathetically against your fingers. You hold it high above your head. A low groan rumbles from the book, echoed by another from the depth. You throw it into the foaming water. Sated. Throw it back. All right, this ending I want to see. This is the good ending. I'm going to go on mute and drink my coffee. Awesome game. Awesome. Looking forward to the DLC. Okay. I think that's enough of the credits. Continue. As if nothing had happened. We are back in our madness. And it's dark. So we'll try to find that piece of wood tomorrow. I need to get one more sailfish aberrant variety to clean that up. I'm trying to get through as many of these as I can because the trophy that worries me is literally catching everything. So I've got an aberrant for sailfish. They're oceanic. Already got the aberrant for that. And then the black reef tip shows up right where the sailfish were, but only at night. I don't even have a clue. Advanced rods, okay. But yeah, I don't know how to get these. Yeah. I mean there's a fair amount of work yet to go. Looks like I need both tiger mackerels, both stonefish, the sturgeon, and of course the gold ones. So we've got tasks. However, what I'm going to do if I don't get the wood from here is I'm going to grab those boxes and head to that oil rig, because according to the strategy guide, that is where the boxes go. That'll be, yeah, canvas. All right, no wood over here yet. So let's grab the boxes and start the DLC. And maybe we can pick up some wood along the way. Actually, does the builder have anything to say? She got herself set up. Okay, I gotta thank you. At least I gotta thank you. Better than some of the help I've given. Okay. Righto. Oh, my damaged motor is still damaged. Awesome. I thought it wasn't saving. Oh well. You get what you get sometimes. Should probably be checking those fishing spots to see if they're things that I need, but my brain can typically only handle one thing at a time. Okay, I have all the mackerels. Should have also put on the trawling net, but apparently you need the last trawling net to catch some of the fish, so I'll just work on getting that trophy when I get the last trawling net, which I'm not too far away from. I think I need 3 more pieces of research. And I need 1 piece of research for the final rod. I've been trying really hard not to pop trophies while grinding. Leave it all for you guys. Beautiful whale. What an entrance. You dock at a small metal wharf. 4 giant legs stretch down into the deep, lifting a mountain of metal into the sky. Cargo elevator. An elevator connecting the docking area to the main platform lies ahead. A man waits nearby, a yellow hard hat strapped to a concerned expression. What do you want? What is this place? Haven't you heard? This is the Ironhaven Corporation's new drilling rig, or it would be if we were on schedule. Right now it's a platform. The boss is going to dock our pay for sure if he shows up and the drill hasn't even started. We're on the foundational stuff laid, but we're still running into some serious issues. He glances nervously at the water, large waves rolling underneath the shadow of the platform. The ships delivering crates of material keep going missing, and headquarters said that they're not going to dispatch any more for a few weeks. Look, I wouldn't normally ask a civilian for help, but we're already so far behind. Why don't I mark the last known coordinates of those ships on your map? If you're able to find any of the crates, I'm sure the Corp will let you use our facility. Once the generator's wired up, that is. Sure. Let me hand you these. Missing shipment. Deliver the missing shipment to the rig. That ought to be enough to get the generator going. I'll get these materials sent up to the main platform. Hey, look at that. We're building a little town. So that should be a working order. But I just checked the storeroom and it looks like we never got any fuel for the deliveries. I did find this though. You can use it to patch things up in a pinch. Keep it. It's the least I can do in return for your help. Hull repair kit. Okay. While I go figure out the fuel situation, why don't you introduce yourself to the head scientist? He's always interested to hear about the local fish species. I'm thinking we'll put that in storage. I don't want to risk losing it. Science lab. You approach an old man pacing back and forth near a cordoned off area of the main platform. He's muttering to himself quietly. Who are you? Ah, the angler turned courier, isn't that right? The workers were talking about you. Really? I've been here for 4 minutes. All good things, I promise. Say, you must know a great deal about the fish species around here, yes? What have you encountered in these waters? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Instead of rolling his eyes, as most people would when they sense a fisherman's tail approaching, the scientist's eyes glisten with an intense curiosity. Is that so? Perhaps you'll find me a little more imaginative than others. Before we get into all that, though, it seems my laboratory is also the victim of a missing supply shipment. Well, as luck would have it, you've got enough material for the science lab now, too. We'll get to work on that. That should be enough space for your tubes and fluids. Yes, more than sufficient for my needs. Thanks to both of you. Fisherman, considering you're not on the Corps' payroll, why don't you take this? Soothing tea. Does this get rid of my paranoia? The foreman turns to you. I think we found a solution for a fuel problem. Come see me at the generator and I'll give you a rundown. Hold on, what's in the science lab? I don't care about how long you've worked here. I want quests. Alright. So it turns out fuel never got dispatched from Ironhaven. I was on the radio to headquarters. Apparently it's a biofuel generator. Some new tech the Corps wanted to try out here, and they're expecting us to supply it ourselves. The thing is, I don't think the outfit with us with any gear for harvesting biomass, and the fleet services construction is way down the project list. Think you could help us? Could you add a fish or most other biological material to the hopper? Once filled. Alright. I'll go and deplete some local resources for you. Oh, marked on the map, I see. Okay. The tea does calm you if you're panicked. Legendary. don't know how many of these I'm gonna need. I assume all of them. But we'll see. Alright, now. Straight ahead is the pontoon. I learned you can banish with that. Okay, well. There's the pontoon. I also learned you have to banish 10 things for a different trophy, and I'm not sure if the red mist counts or not. Things are crawling in the hold. Always a good time when that happens. I don't sell my fish unless one of them... Well, this one I want to sell. Or do I? It's only 18 bucks. We'll keep it here. Shipyard. Gimme. And let's get another trophy for finishing up all of our rods and reels, shall we? 3 trophies today. Not a bad video. Alright, the fishies are infecting each other. Well, hopefully the biomass will still work. Because really, that's all I need, right? Is the biomass. Alright. Let's go get it. Watch everything become infected on the way. Kind of peaceful if you ignore the existential dread. Oh, we're adding fish, don't you worry. Face down, tail up. Holy cow, did I get enough for in one go? I'm like a professional gamer or something. Wow. Wow. Won't hold anymore. I'll fire it up. The crushing compactor clunks to life. The sound of pneumatic pistons and strange squelching soon gives way to stuttering sounds of distant gears. Ha-ha, we've done it. A large capsule drops from a chute labeled waste. Through its clear walls, you can see remnants of the fish you deposited. Well, you'd probably be able to use this for chum too, right? Aberrant bait. A canister of malignant fish remains, adorned with warning stickers and cautionary labels, attracts wretched fish. That seems valuable. Now we can finally get this drill started. All clear. Initiating drilling in 3, 2, 1. The drill descends. Yeah. Drill, baby, drill. You're gonna tick off Cthulhu. My home. Scientist walks over, gripping handrails to counteract the shockwaves of the drill. We've broken through. We're underway at last. What about that huge crack that opened up? Admittedly, the fissure is larger than my model suggested, but it appears to have stabilized. We should consider halting the drill for now. Also, we'd be remiss in our duties to the local population if we didn't survey the area and gather data. In that vein, fishermen, I have something for you. The factory has recently become operational, allowing us to manufacture equipment infused with the corporation's latest breakthroughs. This new design... Do I just put it in my storage? Okay. Use that rod. I need you to collect specimen samples from the Morrow. Just check the fish species are unaffected by our operations here. I don't know that I've seen these. None of these, I don't think. What's in the factory? A woman stood just inside the doorway, sketching a design in her notebook. Hey there, welcome to the factory. I'm an engineer. Ooh. Specialty products. So I guess the crates are going to be used for this now. Oh, there's tears. This is going to be awesome. Science lab, how's it going? I have no samples to submit. A helmeted figure emerges from the shadows. He lifts his visor. This place isn't built yet. He gestures to a pile of material behind him. Well, here, I have boxes. That's all we need. We can get the foundry built. One box. Good to go. Okay. Some advice while you're on corp property. Don't go poking around. I want to poke around. Poking around is the best ever. When the tech lab is operational, we'll be able to work on projects of a more technical nature. I have plans for interchangeable module systems. You'll see. I'll show you when you're set up here. But yeah, here, have a box. Least I can do. At last, I'm excited for you to try some of these out. Me too. Stronger light. Yes. Oh, I gotta use research points and crates. Okay. All right, well, I'm sure you can probably hear it in my voice, but I have been sneezing and putting myself on mute. So I'm going to bid you guys adieu for now. And I'm going to head back to Greater Morrow, and I'm going to equip the rod and reel, and we'll start oil fishing on the next episode. Again, thank you so much for clicking on the video. I really do appreciate you. I hope you have a great day. And before you leave, since you made it this far, on your way out, if you could hit the like button, and since you're down there already, if you could just hit subscribe if you have not already, I would really appreciate it. Thank you, and until next time, I will see you later.